if you had a breakup earlier this year and you were really trying to get over it through the summer, now is the time to evaluate how far have you really come in moving on from that breakup. This was a breakup with a very significant person, and it was like an unnecessarily painful breakup. It was like an on again, off again relationship. I did a lot of readings about this situation. You can go back and watch them. I have a whole playlist for you. But I'm getting that now you're being invited to check in on how much time you're still kind of giving to that connection, even if you're not in the relationship anymore, you're not in contact with that ex anymore. Like I do feel like a lot of you are no contact, which I'm super proud of you for that. Like going no contact with this ex is a really good idea, but I feel like even still, there's a lot of energy that's going to this relationship as you're working on healing, or as you're like only allowing yourself to move forward so much from it. I feel like this person took a lot from you and how open you are to love and into possibilities, because I do see the Knight of Cups, but I also just cut the deck to the Nine of Crystals. And so I feel like there's a part of you that like you want love, but the idea of new love coming in is distressing to you in a way. I feel like because that also then is like another step, another phase in really accepting that this relationship is over. And I also think there's a part of you that is fearful of love because of how distressing this last relationship was. And it's really kind of like tainted what your view of love is. And I feel like with the song, My Hit and Run, the follow-up song that I was getting, it's like this invitation to see like, okay, yeah, you had this horrible incident happen, but you got out of that. So now like live your life making every moment count, essentially. And yeah, okay, literally I just got the Page of Cups, so I feel like that's what the spiritual meaning of this song and like this message is. And then the Ten of Cups, like live your life making every moment count, and that means also moving towards what you still want. And it's okay what you want in terms of overall relationships, not with this person. We're not focusing on the ex, but like there is still a big part of you, and that this is very normal, that wants to have love. You want to have the type of relationship that you had always dreamed of, and do not let this ex of yours take that dream from you. They were not the right person for you, but that doesn't mean that love isn't for you. They were not the right connection for you, but that doesn't mean that you can't have beautiful connection. You can have beautiful connection, but you have to like allow it in. And I think, yeah, Knight of Stars is like, how much have you really worked on this? How much are you really moving forward in this? And if you're feeling stuck, maybe this is a good invitation to work on this with somebody like a therapist or something like that. Okay, somebody who can help you to move in the direction that you actually want to go and heal, because it's okay if you can't heal all of this on your own. That is okay. There's no shame in that. But I think the recognition, yeah, Three of Wands. The question is like, are you moving forward? Or are you kind of staying stuck right now? And the invitation is for you to move forward. So if you need help with moving yourself out of your comfort zone and out of the zone, or just out of the stuck zone that you're in right now, that's where you work with somebody who knows how to help you with this, okay? So I feel like, yeah, look at Hanged Man or Three of Wands. So which one do you want to be? The person who keeps going towards their joy, the sun represents joy. The person who keeps going towards their joy and takes the next steps of their journey, or the person who stays stuck in this position and just continues to live in this like liminal space? Which one do you want to be? Let me know. Which one do you want to be? Which one do you feel like you actually are right now? All right, but that's the message I got for you today. I hope that helps.